Jobs are always easier when your ute, trailer or truck is fitted out just for you. Your Hidrive Service Body will be fit for your purpose. It'll save you time and hassles every day. Because we'll listen, we'll understand your trade and we'll make what you need to succeed for years to come. Hidrive. Make certain.
EMS, we sort of evolved from one person, which was pretty well myself when we first started, and then just grew with family and good mates into what we are now. Nearly 200 team members running throughout WA and the NT. We can pretty well work on the one-man band with his bobcat, little mini excavator, right through to your heavy road transport, trailers, and obviously also your civil and mining machine. Our relationship started with Boston's back in late 2000s. From there, with the rebrand coming under Hidrive's banner as well, like it really hasn't changed much at all other than the support, and it's just gone from being better to better again. So it's been spot on.
My name's Alex. I'm on-site machinist and line borer, currently working with EMS, and part of the reason I came over was because the Hidrive units that Shane's provided us. I'm running a truck with a Hidrive service body on it. I couldn't be any more happy, so I think I'll be sticking around for a good while.
My experience with Hidrive has been amazing. They produce good service boxes with toolboxes that allow you to have up to 20 kilos in some of the drawers. Very lightweight, very strong, and I can put my toolbox, which is about 350 kilos in, without no dramas, and keep all my aircon equipment safe and ready for the next job with great seal type doors to keep all the dust and dirt and salt out.
The Hidrive service body is absolutely fantastic. It suited my purpose extremely well. The way that the door closes, the hinging arrangement is pretty clever, and it makes for the door to seal correctly when it's down.
So with our partnership with Brian and Hidrive, we've evolved our vehicles into what they are today. Not only does it make it look better when they're running down the road, the production that we can come out of the vehicles with our team it's just getting better and better.
I'm Casey Leake and I'm the insurer fleet manager here. We currently have 12 vehicles fitted out with the Hidrive service bodies, and we currently service the Western Downs region.
So my name's Shane Bawley. I'm the field operations manager for Insura. Probably the first thing we look at is quality. We want a quality piece of equipment that's going to last. A lot of the driving is on dirt roads and rough roads out here, so we need to think about dust ingress, vibration. We also need to think about making sure the tools are stored correctly and aren't getting damaged while they're in transit. Jobs are very isolated, so we need to have all the equipment available to us.
Russell Carpenter, work here with Insura, doing electrical work, instrumentation work around Chinchilla, out to Roma, Dalby. The whole thing is actually pretty awesome, to be fair. I like the workbenches, like the workspace where you've got that drawer comes down so you can put your paperwork and bits and pieces on it.
One of the reasons we went with Hidrive was just with the ease of everything being at the one place, so it was more of a one-stop shop for us, which made it so much easier than having to go back and forth from a lot of other businesses. As a fleet manager that hasn't really dealt with the delivery of fleet of this size before, Knowing that I was dealing with a company with decades of experience really gave me a peace of mind. So one thing we really appreciated getting the delivery of the vehicles from Hidrive was that they literally came ready to go to roll out into the field. The Hidrive delivery times for the vehicles were exceptional. There was always communication no matter what. We always knew that the vehicles were going to be on time, and if there was any delays, we were always made aware.
It's good to know that Hidrive will be able to assist with service bodies for trucks and trailers as well in the future.
Like, they fit more gear in them. You've got the racks on top. You've got the space in the middle that you would normally have in your normal ute, but everything's dry, clean, no dust.
The quality of the build is reflected as soon as you open it up and have a look, and you've got that security of knowing that any of the parts that you need in the future are going to be easily accessible.
Definitely go with Hidrive. Their business overall is absolutely amazing and you won't regret it.
All in all, that's a really good little setup. We're all pretty happy to have them, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's good.
Hidrive are here for organisations that want to look world class for the long haul and for people that want less headaches with their fleet. Whether you're a one-town business or a national organisation, consistency is really important. When a number of your vehicles are parked together at a customer's job, are they going to look like a mess, or is your fleet going to look consistent and world class?
Now, we've had some really positive feedback from people that we've worked with that say their staff have all of a sudden got another sense of pride, and they're very proud of turning up at work with the uniform and with the labelled vehicle, and it just feels like it's a full set now.
Hidrive use the world's best materials. Most signage companies are using inferior vinyls. With Hidrive, you get what you pay for. You can be certain we'll use materials that are the same across your entire fleet nationally, and it'll be the most durable and best performing products money can buy. For those that want their first vehicle in Perth to look like vehicle 21 in Melbourne and vehicle 66 in Brisbane.
Over my years of working here, I've noticed that things tend to fade quite easily because of the sun, including myself. We tend to use the eco-solvent ink, as it stands the time over the sun, the harsh Australian sunshine. It's nice to have a solvent ink which really penetrates into the vinyl, and it's a very good, bold product that's produced on solvent inks. There's other ink solutions in the market, but after a bit of testing and over time, we've decided that eco-solvent's the way to go forward. We always like to say that you don't just buy one service body. People always come back for another one because they've had such a good experience working with the Hidrive team. From every member, from the people that work on your service body from the scratch to the people that install your signage at the end of it all. It's a fully rounded system. It's something we're very proud of, and I think our customers know that too.
Hidrive offer you one point of contact for your national fleet for decades to come. Do you really want to have to keep an Excel spreadsheet of 20 different signage providers? Different people doing things differently, and it's really hard to maintain consistency, and it's even harder to maintain quality. So if you'd like your fleet to look like it should for years to come, let's quote you a fleet brand solution. Book a free appointment with a Hidrive mobile workspace specialist who'd be keen to learn about your organisation and offer you a great one-stop shop solution.
We're an Australian manufacturer of bespoke claddings and linings for the construction industry. Builders are busy people, so they don't always have time to come into a showroom, so we come to them. We needed our mobile showrooms to be the best money can buy. Our mobile showrooms need to immediately look visually impressive because they make the first impression before we've even had a chance to shake anyone's hand. We chose Hidrive as we're a premium Australian-made brand in our market, and so are Hidrive. People see our utes before they see our samples and our staff, so our fleet have to look the part inside and out. You can't rock up the site with a cheap imported service vehicle and sell premium Australian-made products out of it. The same way our sales team don't rock up to a building site in shorts and thongs. It just would not suit our brand. There are lots of things that led us to choose Hidrive. The first reason is the same reason our clients choose Modern-X, a well-earned reputation. When a bunch of people you respect say that if you don't want headaches, go with Hidrive, it's pretty hard to choose anything else. We've invested in a fleet of 9 vehicles with Hidrives on them, with another 2 more on order. Myself and a fellow director ordered the utes from a dealer and liaised direct with Hidrive to spec up what we wanted in the canopy. We were able to finance both the utes and the service bodies together as one asset. Hidrive offered us a one-stop shop solution that meant we could get our fleet on the road sooner. We did not want to have to wait another week just to get the fleet branding put on the modules. So Hidrive did that for us too. It's also handy to have one point of contact for the entire service body. We changed our branding and it was simple. They had all our vehicle measurements ready to go, printed them in advance without having to come and measure up too. Old branding off, new branding on in the same day. So we minimised the number of days our fleet was unavailable for the team. There were so many different options. We were able to come up with our own unique combination of drawers, the right shelves, the central locking, the lighting, the fleet branding on the vehicles, all done as a one-stop shop. Another thing that attracted us was the style of it. The curved sides. It's not just a straight angled box that any TAFE student could knock up. It's also not the cheap checker plate or basic black bodies from China. We wanted something better than what the apprentices are buying for their utes. We're visiting building sites all the time and we have a lot of people say we'd much rather a Hidrive. The fit and finish inside really matters to us. The drawers and the shelves, it all goes together well and looks world class. That's the look that we're going for. Our team often have their hands full, so single-handed opening and the way you can close them with no hands saves us time too. A big priority for us is how well sealed the body was. One thing that made sense to us is that the seals are on the door and not the body. There's a reason car companies put seals on the doors and not seals on the door frame. That when the seal is on the body, it can get damaged when you drag things in and out. Once the rubber is damaged, your seal is gone. It creates a vacuum that sucks in dust and lets in water. We've used our service bodies in remote and regional Australia, and still we have not had to clean any of our material as dust has not got inside the service body. I remember one of my sales guys and I had to go out into rural Australia out beyond Broken Hill to visit clients. We're expecting to have to clean our samples constantly to get rid of the bull dust. But once we got to our clients and opened the back of the service body, there was no dust in there and there was no need for cleaning throughout the whole trip, which was a great time saver for us and helped with our professionalism when we were displaying to our clients. So if you want a mobile showroom for a ute or a truck or a trailer, then I'd tell anyone to give Hidrive a call. Except our competitors, don't copy us.
Here are two utes with Hidrive full canopy service bodies on them. Now the client that's bought both these vehicles is specified to have a bifold door on the driver's side. That's for two main reasons. One is, when you're parked in a tight spot like this, you can easily open the door and access your tools and stock. So it's great when you're in inner city car parks or parked against another vehicle or parked against a wall, you can always access your stock. So it's super popular with inner city tradespeople. The other reason why it's super popular with inner city tradespeople is that when you open a bifold door, it doesn't jut out into the road as much and therefore you're at less risk of getting the door hit by passing traffic. Let's compare that and open up a standard gull-wing door. Now this is fantastic for a lot of trades that work outdoors a lot, that don't often park in inner city car parks or against tight walls, these sorts of things. It's a great option, the standard door, and it is our most popular because you get more shade and shelter. There you have it, two main standard options when it comes to the side doors, and that is a bifold or a gull-wing standard door on a Hidrive canopy. So if you'd like to discuss the options on our service body range, feel free to book an appointment with a Hidrive mobile workspace specialist. We'd be happy to listen to your needs and build what you need to succeed for years to come.